Okay, I can start. Let's please save on time. Good morning, good evening, class.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mwalimu.
Are we all good?
Yes, you are very good.
Are we all in?
Yes.
Okay. I want us to talk today about computer hardware. You remember last time I talked about computer software? And we winded up by saying computer software is a set of instructions that guides the hardware. And today we want to look up to the hardwares. We are talking about computer hardware, and we are saying computer hardware refers to the physical, tangible computer equipments and devices which provide support for major functions such as input, processing, output, and storage, and even for communication purposes. So in layman's understanding, we can say computer hardware, they're the physical and tangible parts of a computer. Quickly allow me to rush. We have several categories of computer hardware, and here we are saying a computer system is a set of integrated devices that input, output, process, and store data and information. Computer systems are currently built around at least one digital processing devices. There are four main hardware components in a computer system. Number one, we have the input, we have the processing, we have the storage, and last we have the output and communication devices. Class, are we together?
Yes.
We
Yes,
have
you are
said we
together.
have we have said we have got the input, processing, storage, and output plus the communication devices. We shall go to another slide where we are talking about the input device. And today we shall be majorly studying about the input devices. The input devices, these are devices that presents data to the computer in a way that provide easier conversion into its own electronic pulse based forms. This is commonly achieved by typing data using keyboard or using electronic mouse or any other input device. So we have seen the input they are used to enter data into a computer. Uh, and under the input, we shall study about the input devices, some of the input devices. Number one, we have the keyboard. We shall start by discussing what a keyboard is. And I'm saying that they are similar to typewriter. Most of you happens to have seen typewriter. Typewriter were used long time ago, but currently, due to the evolving of the technology, we have the keyboard, and the keyboard is the main input device of a computer. It contains three types of keys, that is the alphanumeric, the special key, and the function key. Uh, how the keys are organized? The keys on your keyboard can be divided into several groups based on their functionality. Class, are we together?
Yes, you are together.
Yes.
We are saying the keys are divided into several groups based on their functionality. Number one, we have got typing or alphanumeric key. Can we have somebody reading for us what typing or alphanumeric keys are?
Okay. Typing.
Yes.
Uh, these keys include the same letter, numbers, punctuations, and symbols keys found on a traditional typewriter.
Okay, these are used for typing letters or numbers, punctuation, or other symbols. And number two, we have the special control key. Can we have Doreen reading for us? Take us through.
Okay, these keys are used alone or in combination with other keys to perform certain action. The most frequently used control key are Control Alt and the Windows key and Escape.
Okay. The special keys, they can be either be used alone or in combination with the other key. And for example, I can say we can have Control C, that is a combination of Control plus C used for copying. We can also have Control V, that is for pasting. Okay, we shall move on and see another type of key, that is the function keys. Functions key. Can we have Baraza taking us through?
We say that the functional keys they are used to perform specific tasks. We have different types of functional keys. We start from F1 to F12. Yes.
Yeah, okay. They are usually from F1 to F12. They are found on the top part of the keyboard. We shall see them later. Another type of key, we have the cursor movement or the navigation key. Can we have Anne take us through?
Cursor movement,
Yeah.
also known as navigation keys.
Mm.
Okay, they are used to move around in documents. Okay, they include home and page up, page down, delete, insert, and arrow keys.
Okay, thank you, Anne. The cursor movement or the navigation key, they are mainly used for movement. They are used for moving around your document or back to the home window page. We have the last type of key, that there's the numeric keypad. Can I have Roger taking us through?
Okay, numeric keypad.
Mm.
The numeric keypad is a handy for entering numbers quickly.
Somebody was making noise. Baraza, can you repeat what numeric keys keypad are? Not Baraza, Rogers.
Okay, I have said numeric keypad is a numeric.
Let me just you can mute your mic. Numeric keypads is hardly for entering numbers quickly. Okay, numeric keypads, they are mainly used for entering numbers, nothing else. They are used to enter either 1, 2, those are the numbers that I'm talking about. We shall look at the keyboard. I have a sample of a keyboard over here. We have letter A. Can we all see letter A? Okay, class.
Yes.
Yes, we can see.
Chemitei, what is key A?
Okay, we can see key A.
Yeah.
These are the function keys. It ranges from F1 to F12.
Okay, thank you. They are from F1 to F12. We have B. What is B, Rogers? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Baraza. Baraza has clearly put it out. It is used for typing and entering data in a computer. Majorly, when you are typing text, we use the alphanumeric keys. We have got C. Brian, can you tell us what key letter C are?
C.
Yeah.
These are control keys.
Okay, they are control keys, and we earlier saw that control keys, they can either be used alone or in combination with other key to perform a specific function. We have key letter D. Can we all see D? And can you see D?
Yes, we can see.
What is key letter D? One person.
D,
Yeah.
it's navigation keys like
Yeah. Okay. The
okay,
navigation.
page up,
Yeah.
page down,
Yeah.
arrows,
Yeah.
delete.
Yeah.
Yes, that's all I know.
Thank you for that. She has clearly brought it out. Uh, it contains the page up, the page down. You can see here over somewhere here. These are the page up, page down, side, side. Then here we have other key like we have got the navigation keys over here. They're also part D. Lastly, we have got E. E, they are the numerical keypad, and we earlier saw that they are used for typing numbers. Their work is mainly numbers. It contains number 1 and up to digit number 0 to 9. That is it. I want us to proceed. And look at something else. Want us to talk about the mouse. The mouse is an input device number 2. Remember, we are talking about input device. And we talk about a mouse. A mouse is a small device used to point or select item on a computer screen. When you want to select something on a computer screen, we use a mouse. Uh, Although mice comes in different shapes, it typically does look a bit like an actual mouse. Mouse connect to a system unit by a long wire that resemble a tail and connector which can either be PS2 or USB. So we are meaning that mouse connected the system unit. System unit is another input device. We shall talk at it later. It's a type of it's under the category of the hardware. So the mouse connected into a system unit. Either we have got a port called PS2 or using the USB port. We're using USB port. The USB, that is the universal serial bus. Uh, some newer mice are wireless. Okay, we also have some wireless mouse. I guess some of you are using wireless mouse. You are technology students, and we keep on evolving in technology. Uh, mouse mouse usually have two buttons. We have got the primary, usually the left button, and the secondary button. Many mice also have a wheel between the two buttons. Um, a mouse can be used for either pointing, clicking, or dragging. When we talk about pointing is when we are locating something on the screen. Clicking, I've said we have got the left clicking and the right clicking, and then dragging we are meaning the wheel. The wheel is the one using for dragging. So class, in our next lesson I will wish to continue from there. We shall continue and see further techniques that are employed when using a mouse. For today, we shall come to an end of this class. But before I wind up this class, I want us to make a recap on what we have learned. And I began by talking about the hardware. After the hardware, we defined what an hardware we said is a tangible or physical part of a computer. We went further and talked about the input devices. And under the input devices, we majorly focused about uh, the keyboard, And we have also tackled about the mouse. And for that reason, we shall continue with our next class and talk more about techniques of a mouse. But before I leave, I want us to have an assignment. And I want us to discuss types of mice. I will be collecting the assignment in our next class. So thank you for the time. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.